Alright, to run into an object, you have to make sure that you have your file set up right. So like when you load Blender, for example, and you get rid of this light and camera. So you got this cube. I'm going to call this Test58. Alright, I'm going to give it a material real quick. I'm just going to name the material. I'm going to name it the same thing, but I personally write lowercase with all my textures. Just makes it easy to remember. Alright, so I give this a quick material real fast. I'll just give it an image texture and open up something out of here, which let me just pick something like Treebark.dss. Now you pick this if you want to see the texture. But alright, so we want to run into it like it is now. You're not going to. You'll go right through it. So you have to go to Add Empty Plane Axis. Do this twice. And you'll double click on one, name it base 0, 0, and the other double click start 0, 1. And then just like you drag and move stuff on your desktop, you do the same thing here, except you hold down the shift key. You're going to move start 0, 1 into base 0, 0, and then you're going to do the same thing with this object. So if you open all these up, this is how it'll look if you got them in there right. Now to run into it, you need to duplicate it, make a copy. You can either hit Shift D or go to Object, Duplicate, whichever you prefer. Just remember to hit Escape so it sets it where the other one's at. Double click this one and name it COLMESH-1. Alright, so now you just need to export it, and just remember your texture name and remember what the texture file is. But it's going to copy this into your level, so you don't need to move it. It's going to put it in there for you. So File, Export, Kaleido, and you'll just navigate to your level you're working on. Miscellaneous. Right, so mine's levels, Ukraine, art, shapes, miscellaneous, and I'll call this Test 59. Which I've done more tests than 59, probably a few thousand. I didn't take a guess. So export, and then in the game, I have to reload my level now. Load your level that you exported it to. In this case, it's going to Ukraine. And just ignore all the stuff that's laying around on the track. There's other stuff I was making videos on or testing. So we'll do this. We'll hit F11, get in our editor, and first thing we'll do is go to this new, if you don't have it open, go to Window, New Material Editor, New Material, and type in exactly what the texture is called here. Case sensitive. Test 58. I think I saved it as Test 59 though, but it don't matter. Test 58. Create. And the color map, this is what you're looking for. Treebark.dss, which should be where you exported that. You should be able to go to Art, Shapes, Miscellaneous, and type tree until you see it, Treebark. Then don't forget to hit save. Save it. And then go to all models and type in test. Yeah, I did call it 59. Test 59. Left click and drag it into your level. And there it is. Now what you'll see, if I drive into it, I'll go right through it. So you either have to save the level and reload it for it to rebuild the collision, or you go to Edit, Rebuild Collision, or hit Control-Alt-7. But I never use that because I didn't ever pay attention to what the hotkey is. It's Rebuild Collision here. Now you can run into it just like that. I'm going to zip this file and I'm gonna put it on OneDrive. So all you have to do is extract it into a folder, and we'll go File, New, so you can see New, General. Alright, just load Blender, delete this stuff here. So this is all you guys' collection. File, import, and you'll import wherever you extracted it to, Test59. So if nothing else, you'll see how I got my file structure. Which you don't have to open all this up, but you'll see that how I got it here. If you want to, you can just delete these two things and use this and save it. That way you have it. It's up to you. But yeah, I'll zip it and put it on OneDrive and put a link on the description.